what's up, guys? Yo, we back. Yo, we back with new stuff, new splish. You know what I'm saying? We back. Look at this. Splish. You know what I'm saying? Got genuinely interested. I just want to let everybody know that we out here with new splish. Because we're splished. And we been splishing. You know what I'm saying? And this whole thing is different because I just want people to know that there's music out there that everybody can listen to, and that, I don't know, like, I just feel like a lot of people feel like it's all hard, it's all difficult now. Like, I don't know, it's wild. Since the new year started, everybody just been going through mad shit. Like everybody just been going through shit. And I don't want to say like it's crazy to think that way, but it is, because everybody just has something that's going on. Something that's blowing up, or something that's like fucked up, or something that's whatever, right? So I just want to go ahead and maybe take the opportunity of this podcast to, you know, like change the vibe up a little bit, hopefully, you know, and make sure, or not make sure, but try to ease the pain a little bit. So I'm gonna just start with this song right here. And with this song, I just want to go ahead and just start by saying like, yo, this song, I found this song recently, and it just gives off a vibe of like, yo, like, you know, relax, like, you know, we're gonna get through this, and we're gonna make it happen, you know. I just not make it happen, but like, we're gonna get through it, we're gonna get relaxed. Like, it's like, don't worry too much about life. Life's temporary. The problems that you have are temporary because you can get through them. But what you want to do is make sure that there's an end goal at the end of your trials and tribulations. I guess is how I can put that. So let me just go ahead and play this song for y'all. It's called Palm Trees by Surfaces, you know? And if you know who they are, great. And if you don't, hopefully the vibe will catch you and you catch it. So let's just go ahead and get into that first song, and then we'll just get into the podcast. This is Splish'D, y'all. What's Splish'D? Here we go. Give me a second. There it is.
Summertime daisy, living in a daydream, feeling like I'm waiting for no one. Look at my new painting, color never changing. All this time I'm wasting on no one. All these faces that I've never known, looking for a place that they can call their own. I don't need much to call it a home. I'm doing just fine. If they need me, I'll be underneath the palm trees. Yeah, I lay my head. Yeah, I lay my head. I ain't gotta worry. All my worries landed.
Woo!
All my worries landed.
Woo! Oh.
All my worries landed. That's why I'ma take it easy. New thoughts leave me. Fill the open space with the sounds of the blue sea.
Blue
Every day woozy. Really like this new me.
No,
Wish you could've
oh, me, no,
like this.
like this.
All these places that I've never known, looking for a place that they can call their own. I don't need much to call it a home. I'm doing just fine. If they need me, I'll be underneath the palm trees. Yeah, I lay my head. Yeah, I green leaves or the palm trees. If you want me, you can find me with the warm breeze and no worries. If you need me, you know I'll be with the green leaves or the palm trees. Palm trees. Where I lay my head, where I lay my head, I ain't got no worries. All my worries landed, all my worries landed.
Oh man. Yo. Yo, come on, guys. Come on. Let me just tell you, like, listen. My playlist, I feel like the playlist that I got, or the playlist that I be going through, or the playlist that I think is cool, I feel like it would have you really just be thinking like, yo, life is amazing. Not amazing, but just like there's really no problems. Like you just cooling, you just splishing through, like, you know what I'm saying? And like I really try to not impose, but like try to show you or try to tell you or try to really be like, hey, I this is how I do it. You know what I mean? Like influence, I don't really know what the word is, but you don't have to worry about a lot of shit. You don't have to worry about a lot of things that are going on that they want you to worry about. And by they, I mean media. And by they, I mean the people who are trying to scare you into some life that you should be living. Whoa! You know what I'm saying? Right there. Earthquakes. No, I'm just kidding. But like, they're trying to show you or try to tell you that like, you can't splish. Which is ridiculous to me because I splish all the time. They try to tell you that you can't do what you want to do. They try to tell you that you're a slave to their fucking whatever it is that they want you to be a slave to. And it's just, it's scary because a lot of people do it. And they do it willingly. And they do it with no hesitation because they trust who the government is. Or oh wow, I just said that out loud. But they trust whoever these people that are telling them the information. And like, don't get me wrong, you know, I mean, it's not all lies, but most of it is lies. You know, and it's all about what you believe in, I guess. Or more so how you live your life. I don't know. Maybe all this shit that people are talking about is bullshit. Maybe all this shit we are trying to believe in is bullshit. Maybe the shit you believe in is bullshit. Maybe the shit I believe in is bullshit. But I know that once you put either the lifestyle choices to the test and you look to prove something, like, you know, like scientifically, like how we used to do with hypothesis, and they taught us about the data and how to collect the data and how to test the hypothesis, and you know what I mean, like look for what you're looking for. And you know, until then, I guess it's all bullshit. But most of the stuff that I've tested, say fasting, you know, I fasted for 3 days just drinking water. Like, you know, people say you gotta get ready for that and don't just jump into it, you know, whatever. Okay, cool. But I've done it a couple times now. And I felt not the best that I felt, but I could breathe. You hear that? That's just blocked. Cause I've been eating dairy, been eating meat, you know, all the stuff that creates the mucus in the body. Like, these people out here that have been trying to spread the news to people, it's true. And if you haven't tried it, I don't want to hear, oh no, fasting and try it first. Do the shit. Do it and see how you feel. Have the sea moss, fast, eat only salads and fruits and veggies and nuts and berries. You know what I mean? Don't eat the meat. Don't eat the dairy. Try it first. You know what I mean? And when you do try it and when you get it together and then you're like, oh my God, this is actually different than what I've been doing, then you can say, hey, you know what I mean? That is splishing. That is right what you was saying. But I don't want to, I don't want people to just off the bat just down an idea. Because so much of society is doing that right now. Somebody will say, yo, we could do A, B, C. But then society is scared to do A, B, C, so their first instinct is, we can't do that. There's no way to do that. Did we think about it? Did we try? Do we know for a fact that that's not possible? No, and no. Because all that happened is somebody who has a lot more influence over a said community or said group of people said that it wasn't possible. So that community or said group of people believed that person. That's cool. I mean, that is just on a small scale. But if we expand that and blow it up to a bigger scale, I mean, I'm sure we can, put the pieces where they belong and we can see what's really going on. But I'm just saying, like, there was a status today that was just saying, social media controls how you guys love and what to love and how to love. And I was laughing because it's like, yeah, if you go and really like think about it, like, people think that love is supposed to be fighting all the time. People think that love is, as long as you put up with the other person and happy wife, happy life, and what other memes that are out there that people want to follow. Like, it's crazy that people put more belief in, what's that man, Blueface and Krishan, I guess. They beat the fuck out of each other. Oh, they love each other. Like, who's saying? Like, what? Yo, last time I checked, you beating the shit out of somebody doesn't mean you like them. That means you're frustrated or something crazy. But it's just ridiculous how, like, that could be a picture of somebody's goals. You know what I mean? And then the internet's like, oh, goals. And then people are like, oh, yeah. Some people, not everybody, don't get me wrong, not everybody. But some people are like, oh, yeah, goals. Oh, yeah, this is what, oh, yeah, they are so da-da-da. But it's like, that's the life you really want to live? You really want to have to be ducking punches and fighting and arguing and whatever in every 2 seconds or every, like, whatever, or like to that extreme? I mean, I understand arguing, I understand like disputes and, conversations or whatever, but the headlines that I've been seeing that have been coming from social media is ridiculous, because that is influencing the people of now, whoever is into that shit. I can say the younger generation or our generation or people of the or people in general, because people are paying attention to that shit. Somebody's gonna go ahead and say, yo, that looks, it happens. There's two sides to every coin, right? So there's two sides to every situation. But then there's the truth. Okay, but still, somebody's on one side of that situation and somebody's on the other side of that situation. And like I said, it depends on what you're thinking, how you're thinking, what you believe in. But obviously there are things that everybody believes is wrong, and there are some people that believe, there are a small percentage of people that believe some of that shit that they're doing is right. But hey, listen, there are extreme situations and there are not so extreme situations, okay? But we all have to really sit here and discern which situations are which. You can't You just can't go in it blindly and say this is that and this is this and that is this. Everybody has to think about what's really going on and what's going on behind the shit. Like, how do you think the society got the way it is? Entertainment, the internet, the computer, the TV, the fucking games, even. Like, yes. All the shit that they were saying does influence people here and there, depending on your mental stability. And half of the society's stability is fucking low. The mental of the fucking place is low. Like, people are still fighting over people's ideas. People are still fighting them because they disagree. Like, people who are of a higher mental stability disagree, and then they learn from each other, and then they collab, and they find out what is what, and then they build, and then they're on the top. The people of a lower mental stability argue about disabilities, and then they go their separate ways and don't build and don't learn, and then what happens? You get nowhere. Nobody gets anywhere, and now you just got this little bit of this feeling that it's just like, yo, wow, what the fuck, da, and you're just confused, which is like, hey, to each their own. I am not saying anything other than we need to go ahead and become higher beings. Listen, let's just work together. Let's just get the mind state together. Let's just go ahead and make sure that we can all build. Let's just make sure we can all splish. Why can't we all splish? What's wrong with everybody splishing? Nothing, right? That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I just want y'all to think about what I was just saying. You know what I'm saying? And just pay attention a little more and just really think about it. Why do we get mad when we see disagreements or when we encounter disagreements? Why doctors and stuff don't do that? Doctors go and they learn and then they write their own thesis paper. Lawyers, fucking what I don't know, mad people, like you just in general, scientists, fucking even like groups, business partners, people disagree on things all the time, and then they're like, well, why? And then they come back and they're like, well, because this is better, or we can do it this way, or this is this, or that's that. I'm just saying, I think it's about everybody's state of mind and what's going on around them and what's really going on in their environment. Because if you have a lot of time to think and really sit down with yourself, you can figure out who you are, where you want to be, and what you're doing, and just really focus on you. But when you got bills and, red food coloring 7 and blue food coloring 8 and this amount of sugar in your body and this amount of meat fucking up with your inside and your stomach, and you can't eat this shit because this shit's not natural, and you got GMO foods and your air is, you know what I mean? Like, you got too much other shit weighing on your head that you don't even know is happening to you, and then you're wondering why you can't think clearly. It's mind state. It's what you're putting into your head. If your mind's fucked up in here and in your body, and you don't know what your energy is about, your surroundings and what you're seeing is going to be fucked up too. I'm just saying it's about your mind state. So with that being said, let me go ahead and drop this song for y'all. It's called Mind State. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. You know what I'm saying? By Raw Deal the Dawn and Tony Voorhees. So y'all check this out, and y'all let me know if y'all splishing with this, because I am. That's why I'm playing it for you. Ba-da, ba-da, bow. Here we go. Oh, but that's because it's going on in the other room. But I got y'all. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Hey,
might need. So what it's gonna be, she rolling with me. Bitch stacking up in a whole other league. Nigga, fuck bills, assign myself. Believe in my shit with
No one else.
I just do me and hold my own. Now it's my time and I'm about to put on. Feeling hella different when you making moves in the game, no dependence. Throw a few racks, make it rain a few inches. They wouldn't let me in, I broke that bitch off the hinges. That boss shit, I ain't gotta floss shit. Try to take mines, catch a bullet, Randy Moss shit. Been setting boss, now niggas wanna stop him with this mic in hand. Just to God, I'm a problem. Pills all cash, that's that new flex. Rack cocaine, white, call it Ku Klux. Gotta do it big, cause I came from less. Riding with that heater and that bitch ambidextrous. I just set it off, gotta feed him for the product. Ain't cash shit, no Joe Exotics. Pockets hoped up like I mixed the hypnotic when it's
No Joe Exotic.
Catatonic. Damn. No flex, build my own hype though. We a second to none, no typo. Smoking hella skunk, can't see me like your eyes closed. This bitch in the back wanna suck me like it's lipo. This how we do every day. I cannot be conquered, I will not be tamed. It's either you get in or get out.
Wait.
Falling forever, get used to my name. Ayy, I got it on me. Coming for everything that I might need. So what it's gonna be? She rolling with me. This is stacking up in a whole other league. Nigga, fuck deals, I sign myself. Believe in my shit with no one else. I just do me and hold my own. Now it's my time and I'm about to put on. I got it on me, got it on me. Hey, yo. Said I got it on me, got it on me. Hey, yo. I got it on me, got it on me. Hey, yo. Said I got it on me, got it on me. Hey, yo. Yeah, we putting in the work now. Devastating how we coming up in first now. Yeah, you hating, but we moving to the next round. Money making with our music and we space bound. Wow, always knew that I would end up at the top. I'm on it with my people, know that I will never stop. Doing solos and some features on me, I've been on my guap. I do this for a reason if you doubt me to watch. Sit back, enjoy the show now. We kicking in the dough on the flow, it goes down. Everyone know we hold the most ground. Second and none, we got enough to go round. Roll my own sound and stack the truth. Went back to backpacks and snatched the booth. Done clapped some whack tracks and left them loose. Tried to stop me at the top, so I snatched the roof. And I know that it's my time now. Ain't nobody got my shine now. Bustin' back in on my rhymes now. Cause when it comes to the music, I'ma do it, man, I'ma shine now. They looking at me like, hey, yo. I got a amp, no, yeah, yo. Now make it bump when I say so.
Hey, yo.
I got it on
me.
Coming for everything that I might need. So what it's gonna be, she rolling with me. This is stacking up in a whole other league. Nigga, fuck deals, I sign myself. Believe in my shit with no one else. I just do me and hold my own. Now it's my time and I'm about to put it on. I got it on me, got it on me.
Hey, yo.
Said I got it on me, got it on me.
Hey, yo.
I got it on me, got it on me.
Hey, yo.
Said I got it on me, got it on me.
Hey, yo.
I got it on me. Coming for everything that I might need. So what it's gonna be, she rolling with me. Busy stacking up in a whole other league. Nigga, fuck deals, I sign myself. Believe in my shit with no one else. I just do me and hold my own. Now it's my time and I'm about to put on. I got it on me, got it on me.
Hey, yo.
Said I got
It on me. Hey, yo.
I got it
On me. Hey, yo.
Said I got it on me, got it on me.
Hey, yo. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, hey, yo, oh my gosh, yo, the mind state, Raw Dog, oh my god, what's yo, come on, one more time, what's his name? Raw Deal the Don and Tony Voorhees, man, mind state, this man right here sent me to, he said, yo, that Splish'D shit you doing is lit. Here's my links. I said, okay, lit. So I looked them up. Yo, that song right here is Splish'D. Like, I love that shit. Got it on me. You got sign myself with no one. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, if you don't got it up here, you're not gonna see it out here. You know what I mean? Even with me just doing, again, I always bring it up, but this podcast right here, this little bit right here, like, you know, it takes, you gotta see yourself doing it to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and get this, and I'm gonna put these fuckers on. You know what I'm saying? Or like even not put them on, but just like I'm gonna share what I listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like not everybody listens to what I listen to, And not everybody knows that, yo, like, you know, like maybe people might hear this and be like, yo, that's Splish, I'm gonna put that on my list. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like. That's what I want to do. Because I feel like a lot of music that is out now, you know, yeah, you can relate to it, but I feel like it's, you want to have fun still, right? So I'm just trying to show some fun songs, you know, some songs where you can just be like, yeah, that's me, and I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing right now, you know. And I got some other songs I want y'all to hear, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna find, you know what I mean, obviously play them for you, obviously. But you know what I mean, it's like, it's definitely just gonna be different stuff that you haven't heard, or you have heard. And if you have, that's what's up. And if you haven't, I listen to this. You know what I mean? And hopefully you do find it to be like, okay, cool. Like it's freeing. You know what I mean? It frees the mind. You know, it makes you, or it doesn't, or it makes you think, or it lets you know that, hey, you know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta worry about a lot of stuff. You know, you don't gotta. Not everything that comes to your mind is, oh my God, I gotta make sure that you're like, you can't be worried about everything. You can't have, you know, like, you worry, you stress out, you stress yourself out. Again, like I said, like, we don't even know that the shit that we be doing, like, puts extra, like, you think it's a little bit of stress, but it's actual more than what we think stress actually is. Like, you think it's stress, like, on your head, okay, like, on your mind, like, oh my God, I'm thinking about this all the time. But when you think about this all the time, that's on your head. And then when you think about it, like, oh my God, I can't, that makes you sick. Then you get sick to your stomach. Then you get all these pains, and you just like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And you can't think no more, and you're just focused on, and then your body is going crazy because your head's going crazy. So now your whole body's out of whack because they're like, what is this stress? What are we talking about? What's really going on? And you can't really sit and say, okay, let me just calm down. Even though there is a way to do it, but we haven't learned how to do it. There are, you know, pressure points, and this opens this up, and if you do things like this, it calms your throat chakra and your lungs. And some people don't even know what chakras are, and some people don't believe in chakras. But that's one of those things where, hey, I've learned this, you take your index finger and you put it right here, just like this, on your thumb. And as soon as you do that, your whole chest opens up. And if it doesn't, I don't know. But for me, every time I do it, my whole shit just moves and I feel it. And it's one of those things where it's just like, well, I wasn't taught that, so I don't believe in that. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to believe in it. You weren't taught it. You don't have to believe in it. But if you try it and you prove it to be right, you have no choice but to be like, yeah, that shit works. And that's what I do. Like, sometimes I'll just sit there and be like, whoop, let me just come back into my body real quick, open up my whole chest, my heart chakra, and just come back into my body and be like, I'm present. You know, because we're not taught that. We're taught to worry. We're taught to be like, yo, the next, oh my God, am I gonna make the bus? Am I gonna get to class? Am I gonna pass this test? Am I gonna da-da-da? Am I gonna get the raise? Am I gonna get to work on time? I gotta be there by 9. It's snowing. I'm not gonna make it. There's the whole traffic. There's this, there's that. Like, yo, fuck all of that shit. None of that shit is worth your time and your peace. And the more you worry about it, and the more you stress yourself out, the more you wear and tear on your body. And then you wonder why you're sick. And you wonder why you're weak, why you don't get no sleep. You wonder why you feel like you're restless. Because your fucking body is restless. Literally restless because you're stressed out all the time. Sit the fuck down and relax. Stop worrying about shit like that. Just stop worrying in general. I know it sounds real hard to do, but if you can find peace within yourself, if you find peace in here, you got peace out there. Peace out here. You got time to think and focus and worry about yourself. This isn't something that I'm out here just bullshitting. Like, this is something where I'm like, yo, I've done it. I think I've found some type, like, not a wholeheartedly 100% peace, but like I found some peace where it's like, you know, I've come to acceptance of who I am, where I'm at, what I'm doing. I'm not trying to be nothing more, nothing less. I'm no Superman. You know what I'm saying? But people try to go above and beyond and try to take over all this responsibility, or all this responsibility they think they need to have, or they think they need to be, and they think they need to put pressure and lift the weight of the world and fucking hold Atlas, and you're doing too much. Fucking sit down. Relax. Stop worrying. That's all I'm gonna say. And you know what? Because again, like, you know, I love to listen to my music, and there's always some song that is gonna hit home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play it for you real quick. So it's called I Ain't Worried, and it's by One Republic. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all heard of them before, but I just need y'all to hear the song that they made. So give me a second, and I'm gonna hit this play button for y'all. Alright, y'all. Like I said, it's called shit. What the fuck? Where'd it go? Oh no. I Ain't Worried. One Republic. Here we go. I gotta remember to put this shit back on here. Gotcha.
I don't know what you've been told, but time is running out. No need to take it slow. I'm stepping to you toe to toe. I should be scared, honey, maybe so.
I worry about now.
Keeping dreams
Alive.
1999 heroes.
Worry about it right
now. Swimming in the floods, dancing on the battlefield.
I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. Hey,
I don't know what
you've been told.
but time is running out, so spin me like this ground. I'm living like I'm 90 years. Got no regrets even when I'm broke. Yeah, I'm at my best when I got something I wanted to see. Way too busy for them problems and problems to feel.
Way too busy.
Stressing, just obsessing with sealing the deal. I take it in and let it go. I ain't
Worry about right now.
keeping dreams alive. 1999 heroes. I ain't worried
About it right now.
swimming in the floods, dancing on the battlefield.
I ain't worried about it. Worry about it. Hey. Worried about it. I ain't worried about it right now.
Keeping dreams alive.
1999.
Heroes. I ain't worried
About it right now.
swimming in the floods, dancing on the battlefield.
I ain't worried about it. Worry about it. Worry about it. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Real quick. That type of shit. Like, I don't give a f- about it, right? I don't got no problems. You know what I'm saying? Not no problems, but I ain't worried about my problems. Cause I know that I know I'm always gonna have problems. That's it. Because that's what they're designed to be there for. They're designed to be there all the time. It's always to be an obstacle for you to overcome, because what the fuck else are you supposed to do? Like, a job is a problem. Job is an obstacle. Job. Like, how do you get through that shit every day? You don't want to be there, but you go through it every day, right? Yeah, exactly. So every day, every fucking day, you got some shit you gotta go through. Every day, you gotta make sure that you make it through that to get the money, to get whatever, to accomplish your objective, right? The more you, man, it's just like, this is, even that is something to worry about though. The job, if you don't make the job, you can't pay the bills, you can't get the money to get the shit, to do the shit you want to do. And it's just like, wow. Because again, that's designed to give you that problem. Man, I don't know what else is, I don't know. And it's like, the more you try to tell somebody that, the more you're just like, well, the world is fucked up. But the less you worry about it, the more everything falls into place, because that's manifestation. That's just how that works, because like I said, if you don't stress over it, you take care of it subconsciously, because that's just how that's supposed to go. Man. But with that being said though, you know what I'm saying, I got some other songs. I want to play this one right here real quick, you know, because this is like, you know, it kind of just goes, it ties into what I was talking about literally just now, because it's like, you know, we don't, I don't want to say we're playing a game, but it just seems like it's a game, and it just seems like it's supposed to be that way, you know. But even if you were able to even just look at it that way, to be like, wow, this is a game. Okay, so how do I win? Because you can win a game. There's a way to win the game, and there's a way to cheat the system, because there are people out there, part of the system, that are cheating the system, getting more money, winning the shit, and we're out here playing this shit the right way and getting average money. Not even getting like some reward, some bonus shit. We're just getting regular shit. Alright, so maybe it is a game. So then how do we play the game? That's the questions we need to be asking and we need to be answering. And the only way to play the game is to become the players in the game. So, what players make the most money in the game? You think about that. And you know what? When we come back, after the song that I'm about to play for y'all, we'll discuss that. But think about that. The game is real. And you want to play the game. In order to play the game, you have to become a player. Which player do you become in said game to win? Because there's different players with different possibilities and different pros and different cons and different attributes and different positives and different negatives and different skill sets. So you think about that while I go ahead and play this song for y'all. Alright, this is called The Game by Bryce Vine. One more time, it's called The Game by Bryce Vine. So here we go. Got y'all. Like I said, I'm not playing no games. Right here. Boom, ba boom. Yo. This man right here is this guy. He got it. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it.
R.I.P. to the weekend, drinking and
Oversleeping.
Dreaming nothing, playing pretend. I'm overthinking at the stop sign, frozen when that
Siren goes by.
Another riot I'm avoiding off of wearing and Vine. Eyes open, mouth closed, potholes on the road. People living on that street corner heavy, but it's home. Kobe murals every other block. Pain don't stop, pain don't mind. The real evil left unwatched. FTP sign plastered over Melrose Ave. By that long line of cookies where the hood by hash. I can't help but get to feeling like the vibes don't match. I try to laugh, but it's muffled by the white mask. Hey.
Summertime.
I've been losing hope. Fireflies in the winter smoke.
Psilocybin while I'm sipping champagne.
I'm feeling like maybe
It's just a game we play. Maybe it's just a game we play to survive. To blame away for a while. For a while. Stay a while. Level up, level up.
Some else, but I'ma turn them to a W. Feels like I'm in the days. I don't even know what's going on. Got so much on my brain. I'm just trying to keep my mental strong. I got so much on my mind, I can't even
talk about it.
Every day feeling like the next, but I just
Talk about it. Left, I'll be alright. Cause I got me, myself, and I. we play. Stay alive. Maybe it's just a game we play to survive. Funny it takes the pain away for a while. For a while, I'll stay a while. Dog another day. Dog you wanna waste. Even when I don't wanna play. Lost inside this game. Dog another day. Every dog you gonna waste. Even when I don't wanna play. Dog another day. Makes sense some days. Just a game we play. Stay alive. Maybe it's just a game we play to survive. Funny it takes the blame away for a while. I'll stay a while. I'll stay a while. Yo, you see what I'm saying? And that's why I be thinking like, yo, again, and I think it's all about your mind state. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you think the world is working. But again, it only works if you prove this shit you believe in. Think about it. Dr. Sebi proved that he could cure the ailments with natural shit. And then they came after him, and, you know, we know what happened to him. But then there's people on his regiment and on his studies and his whole you know, like, notes and all that. So what do we mean when we say we can't? Or what do we mean when we say we can't believe? What do you mean you can't believe? Why can't you believe? Because you can't see it in real life. So do it yourself. Go ahead and do it yourself. What's in here reflects what's out there. So if you go ahead and you start eating veggies and you stop eating meat and dairy and you start eating real healthier and you start noticing changes, well, then what can you believe? The changes, right? You can only believe the results and the positivity. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to stay like, yo, change your whole shit up and, oh my God, everything's... But, hey, if certain things prove to be true in certain areas, then some other areas where there are the same type of certain questions and answers, or the same type of questions that need proof, or the same questions that have answers that need proof, and you can prove that shit. I'm speaking in tongues because I don't want to get banned. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, if something's true over here that you didn't believe, and you find proof for it, then there's definitely some other shit somewhere else that you didn't believe, but there's proof and answers to. And now all of a sudden it's true. And now all of a sudden you have to rethink your whole fucking strategy in life. You have to rethink your whole shit. And you have to rethink everybody that's been lying to you. And you have to really fucking break down your whole way of life. Well, this food causes... Well, this baby powder and deodorant cause... Well, this fucking red dye 5 causes... Well, these fried foods too much cause... Well, what are they promoting? The fried foods. Kentucky Fried Chicken. What are they promoting? The Fruit Loops. The red dye 5. Well, what are they promoting? A crazy lifestyle that you go ahead and follow. Because I'm not exempt. Like, don't sit here and think that, again, I'm only saying this shit that I'm saying because I found out that I was following some shit that I didn't fucking benefit from. That's all I'm saying. And I'm trying to tell you where I fucked up at. Because everybody want to learn from somebody else's mistakes, right? So learn from this. Hear me. Understand me. Drink that tea. Drink those fucking herbs. Get that shit. Grow your own food. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's your food that you're making, you're buying. Cook your own shit. Limit the possibilities of having this. Limit the possibilities of having that. I'm not saying it's too late for whoever's watching this. I'm not saying it's too late for me. I'm not saying it's too late for anybody. Because there have been people out there who have heard, oh, at this certain age, you are going to, you know what I'm saying, not be here anymore. But then they change their lifestyle, their eating habits and everything, and then they heal their body. I'm not being crazy. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that there's definitely some way around a lot of this shit that we're going through. And just to, you know what I mean? Just so we can name a few things. I know it's about to be 47 minutes. You know what I mean? I just want to end this. I just want to end this Splish'D with a Lupe Fiasco song. Because Lupe Fiasco, before he did whatever, I guess, I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Because this is the song I fuck with. This is the song I splish with. And I play it to remind me that the world is dangerous. The world is still this. But with a different mindset, you can change it. If you are aware of it, you can change it. If you know it's wrong, you know you can change it. But if you don't know what the fuck is going on, you can't change anything. Because you're just out here playing games thinking that you know something when you don't know anything. So just do some history. Just do some homework. Go and look some stuff up. When did they do this? When did they do a vaccine before? When did they do this? When did they do experiments before? What are the ingredients on the back of my food say? Da-da-da-da. If your mindset is different and you know what the fuck is going on and you know what it is, then you can change what's out there. Your perception is your reality. If the shit that you see out there, they tell you it's good, but you know it's bad, you know to stay away from that shit. You know to maneuver and splish accordingly, right? You know who to not look, who to not with, who to splish, who to splish with, who not to splish with. You know what to eat, what not to eat. You know what to do, what not to do, what to use, what not to use. Shit ain't hard, but you gotta know what the fuck is going on. So, I've talked to y'all long enough, and I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Because you wouldn't be here and pay attention to this long if you didn't know what I was saying. But I just hope that we're able to spread more information and spread more of the mindset that we're dealing with, because we need to tell more people. And even if they don't believe us, something in their subconscious is going to wake up and be like, hey, nah, he's right. They're right. They know what the fuck they're talking about. That is something bad for me. But fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Until y'all figure it out, until we fix up what's in here, we're not going to change what's out here. But I just hope that this song right here will let you know, shed some light on what's really going on. Because this song came out some time ago, but it's still relevant. And it still touches on a lot of subjects that are going on right now. And that's how I'm going to end it. So, check this song out. Pay attention. And keep splishing, keep succeeding, and keep living your life how you want to live it. Don't live it how they tell you to live it, because that is not good for you. It's stressful. And if you keep thinking that that's the way to go, more power to you. But if you pay attention to my TED Talk, my Splish Talk, my little bit of Splish'D out here, you know what I'm saying? If I got a little bit on you, I appreciate you for sticking around. I appreciate you for staying so close to the blast zone. So thank you. But here is Lupe Fiasco's Hurt Me Soul. Yes, sir. Here we go. Last song of the night. Y'all stay splishing, alright? Always splishing. Lupe Fiasco, Hurt Me Soul. Like I said. Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want,
right here.
I just want y'all to listen to
Dedicate
these,
this one right
to what's
here.
going on in the world. It hurts me
To
so.
everybody out there.
Blue Bay Fiasco.
You dig? Check it out. Now I ain't trying to be the greatest.
I used to hate hip hop.
Yep, because the
Women
women
degraded, but too short made me laugh.
like a hypocrite. I played it, a hypocrite. I stated
The only recited half, omitting the word bitch.
cursing. I wouldn't say it. Me and dog couldn't relate
To the bitch I dated.
Forget my favorite word
For hers and hers alike.
but I learned it from a song I heard.
Insert her like.
Yeah, further ice and glamorized drug dealing was appealing, but the block club kept it from in front
Our building.
Against the rap-based filmings became the building blocks for children with leaking ceilings, catching drippings with pots, coupled with compositions from Pac. Nas as it was written in the mix with my realities and feelings, living conditions, religion, ignorant wisdom, and artistic vision. I began to jot, tap
The world and listen.
It dropped. My mom can't
Feed me.
my boyfriend beats me. I have sex for
Money. The hood don't love me.
The cops wanna
Kill me. This gas just built me. And I got no place to go.
They bomb my village. They
The
call
girls
us
guiltless.
me off they
Welfare.
can't afford
They
their
healthcare.
My teacher won't teach me.
My master beats me. And that hurts
I
me
had to get a
so.
boy bop, a Jay-Z boycott, cause he said that he never prayed to God.
He played the Gotti. I'm thinking golly. God got me from the ungodly.
But by my 30th watching, the streets is watching, I was back to giving props again, and that was bothering, but it's uncomfortable.
Touchable, lesser untouchable, touching you.
The theme songs that niggas hustle to seem wrong, but these songs was
Becoming true. It was all becoming cool.
I found a condom on the ground that Johns were coming to and thought what constitutes a prostitute is the pursuit of profit. Then they drop it, the homie in a suit, pat her on the butt, then rock it. It seems I was seeing the same scene, adopted, prevalent in different things with the witnesses indifferent to stop it. They said don't knock it, mind your business. It's business is a
Mind that nigga Pippin got it.
They took
My daughter ain't got no water.
I can't get
Higher, the cross on fire.
We all got suspended.
Suspended, I just got sentenced, so I got no place to go.
They threw down my gang sign.
I ain't got no hang time.
About my sneakers.
Poison our leader.
My father ain't
Skin me,
turn off my
TV,
cause
it hurts me so.
So through the Grim Reaper sickle sharpening, Macintosh marketing, all you feel arguing, Brazilian adolescent disarmament, Israeli occupation, Islamic martyrdom, precise. Yeah, laser guided targeting, all you for full bartering, terrorist organization harboring, saying camouflage army men, CCF sponsoring, world conquering, telephone monitoring, Louis Vuitton modeling,
Pornographic actress honoring.
string theory pondering, bulimic vomiting, Catholic priest fondling, preemptive bombing, and Osama and Obama and them. They breaking in my car again, deforestation and overlogging and Hennessy and hypnotic swallowing, hydroponic coughing and all the
Words ill, sitting on chrome 24-inch wheels.
like that. They say I'm
Infected,
This is what
I injected,
I had it aboard
boarded, and got deported.
Molotov, yeah,
Back there, but I can't lie here, so I got no place to go.
I can't stop
Eating,
My best friend's
leaving,
My pastor touched me.
I love this country.
I lost my
Earpiece, I hope y'all hear me.
cause it
Hurts me so. Oh,
It hurts
me so. Oh,
It hurts
me hurts me so. Whoa. Well, yo, man, we say splished. It's not always it's splished. It's splishing. Whatever I feel is a success plan is happening in somebody else. Whatever message they trying to spread, whatever they really trying to do, whatever they're trying to show us, whatever their artistic nature message or whatever is hidden in that they're doing, whether it's hidden in their art, try to bring that out, try to shine a light on it. So, I hope y'all understand. I hope y'all listen to the songs that were here, and I hope y'all really were able to bring them together, you know what I'm saying, and understand that each one has a story, and each one is his own piece of art, and each one is for his own set vibe and set mindset. And if you can open your mind to all of the music and all the messages and all of the learning that needs to be happening, and you can learn from everything that happens, then you're going to be good, and you're going to know, and you're going to be able to see what's happening in the world, how you can change it, how you can preach, or how you can promote the good. You know what I'm saying? You just got to see what's going on in the world. It's all about mindset. It's all about values and what you value. If you value the good mindset of, hey, you know, I'm not trying to stress all the time, and I'm going to be all right, and we're going to be all right, you're going to get far in life. Just vibe out. If you stress and you got the mindset of stress all the time, and you want to continue with the drama, then you already know what type of path you're living for. You already know what type of toll it's going to take on your body. Just like a plant, if you're going to yell at it all the time, that shit's not going to grow. So if you're going to take all that stress and negativity all the time, you ain't going to grow. If you take that positivity and you ain't worried about shit and you splishing all the time, who knows where the world's going to take you. I just want y'all to hear that, and I just need y'all to know that. So keep splishing, and stay splished at all times. Always splishing, and I'm splishing out. Lenny Linguini, stay splished. We out of here. Deuces.